Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a little bit different from what I've done before. This video is going to be where I talk about unpopular K-pop opinions. I am a bit late to the trend, about a year late, but I hope you enjoy the video regardless. I've taken these opinions from Twitter, Instagram, and a few of them I've thought of myself. Those ones will be towards the end of the video. And just a quick disclaimer, please don't fight in the comments, and if you have anything to say about my opinions or the opinions listed in this video and your own opinions, please be nice about it because nobody likes being sad. And yeah, hope you're all safe, you're all staying inside, washing your hands, all of that jazz. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first unpopular opinion is that mullets suck and the trend should end. There are some people that do fit mullets and some people that don't. Personally, I think people like Baekhyun from EXO, the 8 or Minghao from 17, Taehyung from BTS are just a few examples I can think of from the top of my head. And it's hair at the end of the day. It's just a form of personal expression. If an idol wants to grow his or her hair out, then they should be allowed and feel free to do so. They can cut it, they can do whatever the hell they want. And in terms of mullets, I think that is a personal opinion, whether you think that some idols look better with mullets or not. So the next opinion is that company stans suck and people will only like one group and bash others. First of all, I agree, company stans are not the best people. So, to start this opinion off, the first part, company stans, I think, tend to forget that there are flaws within the company that they stan, and once a scandal breaks out about a company that they don't stan, then they will focus their attention on that company and fall back into this sort of safety net of thinking that the company that they do stan doesn't actually have any flaws. And to add on to this, at the end of the day, these companies just want profit. They just want to make money off the artists, idols, etc. that they are debuting. As I said, some companies tend to have more flaws than others, and I think company stans tend to forget about those flaws because they only try to see the positives within the company that they stan. And the second part of the opinion, people will only like one group and bash others. I think that is also true, not as much as the first part of the statement, but I do think companies neglect certain groups in favour of debuting newer, fresher, younger idols, and for older K-pop fans that really is something that is hurtful, because you truly want to see these people that have been in the industry for so long do well and prosper and continue to release great music, but because of the company's lust for money, they're just pumping out new groups that are more appealing to the public and just forget about their older ones. To link in with that last opinion, new boy and girl groups have the same sound and nothing stands out anymore. I find myself also agreeing with this opinion, but I think what companies try to do is sort of ride on that wave where somebody likes a song or the public likes a song and they're like, oh, if we do that too, then maybe this group will get popular as well. And by doing that, that is what produces sort of the same sounding songs every single time. But I also think that different sounding songs is what makes the public interested in a group. So by promoting the same sound, I don't think there is a lot of traction to these particular groups because unfortunately they all have a similar sound. So the next opinion that also kind of ties into that last one is that K-pop nowadays tends to have an EDM focus and other genres such as classical music aren't relevant anymore, or they aren't as focused on as much. And I also agree with this opinion. But coming back to what I was saying before, I think it's just the sound that companies want to recreate and change and sort of make their own through their different groups, and that is what causes lots of groups to have that similar EDM sounding style of music. I do wish that companies focused more on classical music and sort of bringing those kind of traditional elements. You could also almost say some great songs that do this are Mamamoo's I cannot say it, Decalcomanie, I don't know how to say it, I'm really sorry if I butchered that. Cherry Bullet's Hands Up, that has a beautiful classical inspired background. A lot of VIX's songs do also encompass the traditional Korean sound. I particularly mean one of their songs called Shangri-La. BTS's i-dle also has a traditional sound that brings together where they're from and who they are as people, which also ties into sort of that classical traditional element that K-pop music doesn't seem to have anymore. So I will be ending this video for now here. This is part 1 of my unpopular K-pop opinions, because I tried to upload the whole video, which came to a total of 13 minutes long, but unfortunately my editing software kept on crashing and I kept on having to re-upload it and it just wasn't working out, so I decided to split the video into 2 parts. This is part 1. I'm really sorry, but I hope that you can still enjoy this video and look forward to part 2 soon.